Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, and tonight we are continuing with The Outer Worlds Peril on Gorgon. I'm hoping that I'm able to finish it tonight, but we'll see how it goes. Um, yeah, we'll take it from there. Hope that you guys had a wonderful Saturday. Here it is evening, so it has been warm here in Montreal, uncharacteristically warm for this time of year, but I will take it. So hope that you guys are having a wonderful evening as well, and thank you for those that are joining. And yeah, we're going to be continuing. I think I'm coming towards the end of the game. I'm not really sure, which actually would be a really good fitting because technically speaking, cross fingers, I'm supposed to get my Series X on Tuesday. But I haven't had confirmation from a local retailer here, so I'm actually a little bit worried. But hey, if I don't get it right away, I don't get it right away. So this is my game plan. If I'm not able to get it by Tuesday, I'm gonna start Mafia. If I am able to get it on Tuesday, I'm gonna start with Valhalla. So that's how we're gonna go. And if I need to finish Mafia before I get my Xbox, so be it. Alright, so let's continue. Let's get the party started. So the last time we checked, I spoke with that little robot over there. I fixed him. Fixed Pam. I can try and check all the different people over here. I wonder if the next DLC is going to upload the limit even more. I don't understand how you can finish this game without getting level 30. Like it's pretty simple actually. But I mean, again, it's entirely up to me. So okay, so there's a door over here. So there's doors on this side and there are doors on this side. Okay, so I guess left to right. Let's do left to right. Okay. Oh, bits. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. Pam unit energy cell. Oh, I could have used that to fixed Pam. Oh, this is not functional. Oh well. I do admit that the this is Bart, so I'm probably gonna be able to come back here at one point. Is there anything here? No, there's nothing else. Okay, let's go to the other side. So I guess there were two options technically to fix Pam, and one of them was there. It was the power cell. Oh dear Lord! Le carnage. Le carnage is very, very big. So there's a big cabinet with different colors, yet there's nothing inside. Bravo. Oh. Pam override code. These damn tech support slackwits, when we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use the stairwell, they would not stop whining about it, but at every turn they proved me right about it. Nosy little shits are always up to some kind of humbuggery. And the auto mechanical specialist that's in charge of Pam is the worst fucking one. He's always changing one setting or another for routine repairs. And then after all hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty fucking hard to do considering half of my team has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. Fucking top rungers. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy changed Pam's combat override code again, without telling me. Again. I don't think Pam Blam, thank you ma'am, A2368 fits security guidelines, but screw it. At least this time it's not about another employee mother. So I could have these are the three ways I could have freaking did it. But I ended up using Pravani, because she's an engineering expert. So, what's here? Stogies. Stogie Slims. Pick up Perfecto. Every time I see Perfecto, I always think of... I used to be a very big Montreal Expos fan. Yes, back in the day. I am that old. And one of the... I think it's one of the only... I'm not sure, but it's the only one in my lifetime, at least that I remember, that was a perfect game for the Montreal Expos, and it was Dennis Martinez. And the commentator at that time, Dave Van Horn, finished the game once he got the perfect game and said, El Presidente, El Perfecto. And ever since then, I've always associated Perfecto with that. There's a little anecdote for you. Fun times. All right, let's see. Okay, so there's a terminal here. What?
Okay,
Yeah,
go
sure. Messages from M. Eliason to R. Hyde. Lost my ID. Rosemary, hey, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. Don't know how it happened. I have a very strict system for organizing my desk. Someone probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Thanks. Minoru Eliason. R. Hyde to M. Liu. Seen Fife? Hey, Rosemary. You seen Fife around? Pam's old battery is having trouble holding a charge, and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here. If something's disappearing, Fife probably swiped it and put it in the facilities office like a trophy. Since your desk in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on his way in or something. If you do, tell him Mike Liu has 3 packs of Spacers Corona to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that disappeared last week. I'd appreciate it. Well, that was a bit disappointing. Although it did give me a little bit more insight, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, anything in this middle?
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
Really? Oh, I'm actually stepping in water. Go figure. That's oh, that looks interesting. Can we go in any of these rooms? No. 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 And probably no. No, okay. There is a room here, but it is sealed. So probably once I'm finished, I'll be able to go. So these are the elevators to the, or at least they look like elevators. All right. Let's save. There's nothing here. So there was a restroom. That's barred. I'm gonna take the light ammo. I didn't feel like I took anything, but anyways. I don't know why I took a bracelet. So this is broken. Alright. Let's sell everything. Alright, so let's see what I can sell here. So what was the point? Okay, so there's things. Come on. Come on. Really? You have to be that fucking picky? There's nothing there. So basically there was nothing of value, much of value here. Alright. Okay. Messages. S. Tinsley to V. Newell. Out of stock? Mr. Noel. No, there are no socks. Oh, out of stock, not stock. There are no socks involved in the production of Spacer's Choice Terra Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Best Sam Tinsley, technical support. S. Tinsley to T. Sutherland, return button. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Spacer's Choice Gourmet Saltuna fillets into the bit storage slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. So much. Sincerely, Sam Tinsley, technical support. That was it? Wow, okay. Well, that was a waste of time.
If they do want to tempt us,
Alright, so, T. Jaramillo to H. Putnam. A note on notes. Harold, prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. I'd hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Spacer's Choice law, and I definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavor to use the adhesive notes in a manner proscribed by Spacer's Choice official guidelines. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. T. Jaramillo to M. Liu. Friendly language for a friendly office. Michael, this is just to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to Human Resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember that new guidelines from corporate. Don't call your colleagues paranoid. They're experiencing dramatically heightened attention. And don't call your colleagues violent. They're showing physically assertive behavior. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing around the premises, but try to keep your language sanitized. Clean language is a matter of security. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. Alright. Well, that was that. So basically, all I've learned is... Anyways, there wasn't much. Alright. Ah, that's actually a cool... I didn't remember seeing this. Halcyon Knight, Spencer's Roll Wrench. Woolwork. That's pretty cool. I really like these posters. They're really fucking awesome. Okay, anything here? These automatons. Well, these are all dead. So that's that. There's nothing here. So that's closed. All right. So this door is closed. So I guess I have to go around. Is there anything else? Anything else here? No computer here. Oh, terminal here. Personal files. Retrieving personal files. Stand by. Files located. Tech support would like to remind all employees that this is not the messenger menu. Saving these files will not send a message to another Spacer's Choice employee, even if it is saved to a directory with the same name as said employee. Thank you. Displaying file directory. Auto mechanical repair, power siphoning. Personal files, file name Pam, power siphoning. Primary author M. Liu. With the battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge Pam in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up the remaining batteries, and eventually even those won't hold much of a charge. At least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out though, Spacer's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. I think it's planned obsolescence. They want the batteries to wear out sooner so folks buy more of them. Doesn't make much sense to do it at their own facilities, in my opinion, but what the fuck do I know, right? Anyways, I think I found a way to bypass it, at least on the biped models. If you take two similar units, link their power supplies, and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units jumpstart each other. Not going to use it just yet though. Always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole, so I'd better save it for an emergency. Pam weapons tuning. Pam, primary author M. Liu. I cannot believe they gave Pam a damn N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. There's not much in the known galaxy deadlier than an N-ray radiation, and once it lets loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in microscopic doses, not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living being to another within a certain radius. Which means I need to take extra care and make sure that Pam's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, you risk thousands of bits in collateral damage every time she fires it. Well, isn't that special? By the way, hello to everyone that's lurking. Hope that you're having a wonderful evening. Messages. M. Liu to J. Vargas. Keep your head down. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. They haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they were deserted. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this. The office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. Reply, J. Vargas to M. Liu. Keep your head down. Michael, one of my colleagues disappeared 3 nights ago. She'd been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with AT. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's something strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence Mosley had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently, there's some fellow named Lucian Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a code name or something. I don't know how chaotic messy a project has to be before that coefficient hits 1. But I know bad things happen when Lucian Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified. Waste disposed. Assets eliminated. Yeah, I'll keep my head down. Judith. Alright, so that's that. Well, that seems to be a little bit of a bug. Anyways. Alright, so let's save, because I don't want to redo all that again. Alright. There's nothing here. Oop, nothing here. Nothing here. There's something here, though. This is where my entry point is. And will this allow me to open?
Great. Great work.
I'm surprised I was able to get in. Pick up shock cannon hyper. Sure. Toss ball. Cigarette lighter. Alright. Cigarettes. Cigarettes. How can I pronounce cigarettes in the worst possible way?
With that.
There's only one? Okay. Moving here. I don't wanna... Cacao milk. You know, cacao. You must know cacao, you know? Everybody knows cacao milk. Not cacao. Cacao. Oh, that was Pam in there? Oh, so she must have killed everyone. Or she was supposed to, anyways. Alright, so there's a few terminals. There's one here, so let's go to this one. A. Metcalf to C. Norwood. Reply to printer broken? It's not broken, it's just out of paper, which I have to say is pretty damn amazing. How in the name of a grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can't all be transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Best Aaron. Or as they said in Key and Peele, Aaron. Alright. K. Blumstedt to C. Norwood. Last warning. Colin, you know our policy. Even if you do have proof that Mr. Putnam has been taking your lunch. Spacer's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only apply to Spacer's Choice property. You, your lunch, and Mr. Putnam all constitute Spacer's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal from itself. Please note that an inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. Well, I'll talk about being fucking backwards. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, or sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Spacer's Choice. Karen Blungstedt, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. P.S. Please have these reports sorted on my desk before lunch. You're not in a junior position anymore, Colin. Burr, burr, burr. Well, these terminals are a little bit disappointing so far. I must admit. Alright. Messages. Human Resources to C. Norwood. Employee exchange. Spacer's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contract with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behavior is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo Company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It is Spacer's Choice company policy to accept any bargain in our favor. Sincerely, K. Blumstedt, Senior Regional Vice Manager, Human Resources. Semantic hygiene from Human Resources to M. Liu. Michael, the office has reviewed a report of unlawful behavior exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and vision of Spacer's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behavior, it is important to express your report using appropriate, company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behavior from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical injuries sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery or other coworkers. Your description of your colleagues' behavior portrays Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe, or imply the context of your report to your coworkers. Sincerely, Kay Blumstead, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. Alright, so that's that. I don't know why I took that, because there is no reason why I needed to take that. Armor parts, mag, that's good. That's good.
Incoming! Great work!
Well, that didn't work. I guess my sneak is not good enough. Oh well. Okay, so there's I can go here, which is where I'm supposed to. But oh, there's also menus here. Light ammo. Oh no. Oh, so this is the one that was sealed. Okay. Alright. These are not usable. Alright. So, having said that, I will save. Because I don't know what I expected of me.
Watch your hands, Captain. Be a bad time to lose them. Well, I guess any time be a bad time, but especially now.
So can't go in here. Can go in here. There's nothing else? No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save again because I didn't think I was gonna. I thought the door that I was going through was. Okay. Is there anybody? I wish you were able to use those. It's like says you can't. Oh, there's a lot of fucking area to cover over here. A lot of areas, I tell ya. So what's here? So is this the one that was barred? No, I didn't go through here already. So let's go through here.
Nicely done.
Well, that was a nice find, actually. Messages. S. Garcia to Manufacturing Department, New Adventure. I run the SMC's Interdepartmental Systems and Serfdoms game. We host participants from every part of Spacer's Choice family, technical support, human resources, and even here in manufacturing. We just reached the stunning conclusion of our last campaign, and I've submitted the necessary paperwork to begin a new one soon. Interested? A few spaces are for adventuring spacers are still available. Not sure what systems and serfdoms is? Don't worry, we're beginner friendly, and I'll be happy to walk you through character creation and more. S&S is all about helping each other and having a good time after all. If you are not familiar with systems and serfdoms, fret not. Novice entry fees are minimal. Please note that I am required by corporate to submit a detailed report of our adventures for moral hygiene auditing. Please also note that any subversive character concepts will result in an immediate report. Your systems master, Sally Garcia. Great work! From T. Yaramilo to S. Garcia. Sally, thank you for putting the extra time to fix these terminals. On the top floors, I don't know, that was badly read, but I apologize. Even though you're not the designated member for the technical support team, your work saved me a reprimand on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. You must have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlogged repair tasks from the technical support team. I understand you've got your own work in manufactory, but I think you'd benefit from additional tasks. Remember, work fortifies the spirit. Sincerely, Tony Yaramilo. Alright, well that was kind of unexciting, but it is what it is. Alright, so this is also a thing. There has to be at least one terminal here that's working. No, actually. There's actually nothing in here. Well, there is actually, but actually there is not.
Hey, that's
I know.
impressive.
That's Pam, so that's fine. So I made it onto the other side. Wow, okay. Oh, this is the end of the thing. Okay. Oh no, wait. This is where I came up. This is where I came up. Or is it? I'm lost. I don't remember. Wait, where is the... Yeah, no, this is where I'm supposed to go. I got lost because I went in the side stuff. See, I didn't come here. So that's that. I don't want anything with cheese. Not from this era, anyways. It's a Trina time. Alright, well, Pam is here. There's a repair thing here. Yeah, I don't have enough. God damn it. Alright, well, there's that. Alright. Let's go get this journal. Fun times. Fun times.
Phineas would love this.
There's something mystical about this thing. Almost holy. Is that weird?
What's around here? There's nothing here. Can't open that. Okay, what's on the other side? Nothing, actually. Well then. Oh, actually, there is stuff. Okay. Something is so gonna happen to me. I just feel it. I got a feeling, ooh, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. It's a horrible rendition, I know. Well, I'm getting closer to where I'm supposed to go, but...
All right. Now I can finally get that journal and get the heck out of here.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy, I'll be honest with you. But before we do anything, let's go scavenge around and see what's available. That's a stogie, that's a perfecto. I could have gone through here. That was the other alternative. I didn't even notice. Oh well, I don't know what the usefulness of that is, unless it's to escape. Armor parts, Adreno. Can't get anything of that, that's fine.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
That's what she said. Alright, before I take the journal, there are no administrative functions available at this time. Messages. Incoming messages. Displaying incoming messages null. You have cleared your message. Congratulations, an automated message has been sent to your supervisor notifying them of your idleness. New tasks will be dispatched to you momentarily. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, Ambrose to L. Goodfellow. Production schedule. You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know a serum that will make you feel as if you've had 1,000 years and eat... Oh, okay. I think I've already read this. The schedule he sent me must be a template of the work of intern because I patiently insane. We're nowhere near hitting Lucien's proposed milestones. My compound is months from viable, Lawrence. It kills people. If you'd like proof, you're welcome to try it yourself. I'll even show you where to stick it. I expect to see a revised schedule before this week is out. Cheers. Oli oli oxen free. Actually, return messages. Ugh. Marion, cancel all the letters. If you've been hand-delivered and someone to retrieve them, secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do these things again. Marion, cancel all the letters. Okay. Marion, personalized forward note to families, descendant volunteer. I think I read most of these already, to be honest. Seize all recordings, high priority. Bring them to me immediately, for fuck's sake. Don't let the journalist solve the fucking asteroid. Sure. Pursuant to last week's incident, new security practices are now in effect. All lab personnel must tidy their workstations. Yeah, I read this already. I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to read here, because it's hard to actually, like... Oh, Ambrose to Jasper, low ATN. Jasper, I dug into the volunteer data Marion sent over, and you were right. The current formulation resulting in all on from the SC stand. Yeah, I read this already. Come on.
Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sing every last lawless fucking mercenary and halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
We're not gonna let this brat fuck tell us what to do, are we, Captain?
Starting to hope I get to meet this jerk. Just so I can give him a good kick in the shins.
Or in the balls, whatever. Whichever it is. Or the mechanical boo. The mechanical bulls. Hello to everyone that's joining the stream. Hope that you're having a wonderful weekend, sorry. So that was the door. Oh, I didn't go here. I thought I did. And I was like, why do I have to unlock it again? I just literally took it. Anyways. Why am I going to take a gravedigger? What was the point of that? Okay, there's nothing in here. Save game. Let's go back home. Oh man. There's so much reading in this game. I think a lot of people complain about like there's a lot of stuff to read. You don't have to. I like the lore, so I really don't care, but I have to admit that sometimes it starts to get intense. I really have to admit, I really love the artwork for the Outer Worlds. I don't know if there's any plan for a second one though. Like if there was in the plan, like in the plans of things, if there would be like a trilogy or something. It'd be epic to have it on the next console. But if it's probably going to be in the next console, it's probably going to be, you know, so where do I have to go? So quests. Speak to Minnie with the prize safety in hand. Okay. Assuming I have to go back to my ship. Ugh. All done. Good. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, come on, man. I'm not in combat. Stop it. Thank you. Jeez. Talk about, you know. I think I'm actually at the end. Like the whole point was to get the, unless there's a special like, one more thing. Although I didn't think I was that close to the end. Then again, I have to actually like see if it's the end or not.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
I think it's time to tell me the truth, Minnie. I've got the journal. I assume you have my payment ready? Project Gorgon was a lot bigger than you led me to believe. What are you interested in old terminals of all of a sudden?
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain? Captain!
Well, that's not good.
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
So you're the one who put Gorgon facility on lockdown. You're the asshole who sent those mercenaries after me? Olivia Ambrose? You're supposed to be dead. What do you want?
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon?
You told me she was dead. Should I log off and let you guys get reacquainted? Yeah, she's been a thorn on my side ever since.
This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit.
You two don't seem happy to see each other. Am I missing something?
Mother is going to fill your head with lies about me and Gorgon. Don't listen. Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
You're damn right it can. Adrena Time created Marauders. Perception and intelligence. This was never about the family name, Minnie. You wanted to revive Adrena Time. Revive the project. What's going on? You've been trying to kill me since I got the Gorgon. Now you want my help? I was hired to retrieve a journal. This fight is between you two. Gorgon belongs to Spacer's Choice. You don't get a say in what happens next.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena Time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
Spacer dumped a lot of money in Adrena Time, and in spite of its deranged and respectable researchers.
Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
After everything I've seen, absolutely not. Yes, let's make sure of a drug turns people into deranged killers. Great plan. We are? How? I don't know about this, Mina. I'm game. Let's don't know.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena Time synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
And who's going to provide it?
Who else? Spacer's Choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrena Time. We can put this colony back on track together.
That's completely insane. You lied to me, you idiotic sociopath. Why would I help you now? Olivia, what's your story? You're going to need help, a lot of it.
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrena Time because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed. Now, my daughter wants to take up my mantle.
Not on my watch. We have to stop her. Do you think she can? You lied to me, you idiotic sociopath. Why would I help you now?
Don't be absurd. Minnie is a bright enough girl, but she's weak, flighty. she'd abandon the project at the first minor setback. My work has already destroyed countless lives. We can't let her do so again out of pride and sentiment.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
You have to be fucking kidding me. You can't put your reputation ahead of the colony's safety. Be better than this. You do think Adrenatime is good for the colony too, right?
My reputation is a weapon, one that I can wield against those who squandered their one chance to save the colony. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Drugs. Drugs are the best that you can do?
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Do you even understand the challenges you have faced? Are you just trying to prove yourself to your mother? What would you have done that she didn't? Olivia, why didn't you give Minnie the chance? Can I just go back being a freelancer or one who doesn't care?
This is no longer a mercenary job, Captain. You have Mother's journal, and therefore a difficult choice to make.
You'd leave this in his hands? An outlaw ship captain? I always suspected you were nothing more than an empty-headed social climber. This confirms it.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
Adrenatime's just a simulant. What's good do you think it can do? You want to save the colony from a drug problem with more drugs? Enough talk. What happens now? Can't you sort this out difference and work together? Maybe I should just kill both of you and be done with this.
If killing me puts an end to Gorgon, I won't stop you. I would gladly sacrifice myself for Halcyon.
Mother has given up on her brilliance, her potential. I'm only beginning to explore mine. If you try anything, I won't hesitate to defend myself.
Can't you just sort of work together?
We already had our chance. Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrenatime, she would poison Halcyon. No, we are well past the point of compromise. The facility must be destroyed.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
You could be right, Minnie. This could get ugly. Are you willing to take that chance? What would you have to do instead, Olivia? This is utterly insane. I want no part of your family drama.
Oh, please. We haven't been a family in ages. If Mother tries to get in your way, you have my permission to defend yourself. No matter the cost.
This is absurd. You must end this madness, Captain.
Gorgon has to be put down, Minnie, for good. Adrenatime can be fixed. It can save Halcyon. You've been trying to kill me since I got the Gorgon. Now you want my help? How do you do I do that? I don't know. I'm kind of into it. Gorgon has to be put down.
I'm glad you see things clearly. Here's what you must do. Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good. One last thing. Minnie. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
Not working for you now, Minnie. I don't owe either of you anything. What I do next, I'm doing on my own reasons. Alright. Oh, I'm actually supposed to go there. Okay. Well, let's save. Well, I guess it's not over. That was a long piece of dialogue. Shoulda love, shoulda love, shoulda love. Do 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 do. Hello to those that have joined. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful Saturday, a wonderful evening. Thank you for passing by on my channel to watch me play the Outer Worlds DLC Peril on Gorgon. Hope that you guys are having a spectacular day, and hope that you're having fun playing video games. I'm gonna side with the mother. We'll see how that goes. I've noticed that a lot of the forums for Xbox and PlayStation are like pretty toxic, man. Jeez. People are really so stuck in their ways, man. Like, they can't appreciate that the other system, like, look, I've always been very honest. I'm going to be getting the Xbox Series X. I'm in the Xbox ecosystem. I'm gonna get it, but no matter what system you're getting a sweet system. At the end, it comes down to the games you want to play, and to me, just the fact of what kept me going in this generation was Game Pass, and wait. It's not in here. I literally just came out of there. It's not where I was supposed to go. And I'm gonna go out there and it's gonna be freaking... Some freaking enemies. And they're going to freaking kill me. And I'm gonna freaking kill them. You know what I mean? You know what I want. Aye, puppy. Oh, it's not there. Shit, it isn't there. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I thought it was. You know what? I saw this and I thought that's what it was. Shit. Come on. Thank you. I misinterpreted the map. which has happened to me very often in this game. Boo 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 doo 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 boo doo 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 tick 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 doo 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 tick 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 doo 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 tick 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 doo 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 doo. I hope nothing's respawned, because it's going to suck. And one thing I'm really looking forward to in the new game, and the new system, is much better load times. That, I don't know, I know that Xbox suffered from it. I don't know if PlayStation has, but I had the original Xbox One and the Xbox One S, and my God, it's so tedious to go between one loading screen to another. It's insane. And this game is, this one, Witcher 3.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? They exist in the nearest of the
Can you go and help me?
Everyone all right?
So basically, no matter where I'm gonna go,
Nice one! Here we go. Wow, not even a scratch.
oh man, this is sealed. How the fuck do I go up? Apparently I gotta go back out again? Why? Have to unlock elevator. Okay. I do not understand what it wanted me to do. So did I not go to the right place? Here I thought the game was going to be over. At least it didn't respawn. See, it tells me to go inside. I don't understand. So everybody's gonna respawn again. I actually like this music. It's nice. So there's nothing. How do I overwrite? Oh, wait a minute. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. There we go. This seems to be a different area that I went before last time. Because I clearly didn't go here. Apparently I can't go in there. This is where I came out from. Yeah, so this is where I came out from. That was the side. So last time I came in, I went all the way to the end. And there was an area here.
Inside voices.
This was the terminal, no? Oh, that wasn't it. So where the fuck do I go? Oh. Look at that, I forgot a thing. I have no clue where the fuck I have to go then. Local map. Okay. So if this is the case, then I have to run all the way back and see where I have to go, because I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. Because I thought this is where I was supposed to... This is so stupid. It's happened to me a few times with this game where I got caught somewhere and it was the stupidest thing ever. So that was Adrena time. That's the wrong way of doing that. I'm pretty sure I came in from this door. Why is that sealed? Fuck. So I went all the way around for no reason. Okay, so unlock elevator, but where do I unlock the elevator? I don't understand. Like, where is... So this one's locked now. Or that was always locked. Like, it's below me, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Because it looks like it's in this building, but it doesn't... I don't know where in this building I'm supposed to go. Oh, that's going up. Why is it going up? Fuck me. Yeah, so I have to go back down. Through the door. Through the side door. This is the... It's not the side door though. This is gonna be back to where I was. Fucking... Can you go there? It makes a sound, but it doesn't actually break anything. No, that's not it. I have to go by the other way. So that's the elevators. This is a reading. This is a room. Okay. Why can't anybody ever tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to go? God damn it. I remember I went in there. That's fine. This is sealed. And I remember coming in from here. Which is fine. Yeah, and I looked at the mechanical, so I did come from here. Which is fine. And this was the other... So where did I go? Yeah, so I came in from here. Came in, I had that. I remember that. That was a storage room. That's broken. So I can't go in there. Where the fuck? Why am I so lost? Actually, you know what? Let me just reload. Let's see where it loads me from. Okay, so it logged me back onto where I was supposed to go. Okay. Oh, come on. Load. I do like the music though. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. That seems to sound like more like the pre... Okay. Come on. So this is where I actually stopped. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to be able to not kill the daughter. But we'll try to make it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I have two choices, if it ever loads. Restore power to synthesizer through the reactor room in the bottom of the facility where Olivia is waiting, or head to the mansion and activate the NDA protocol to destroy the adrenatine synthesizer. Why is there... I love how they're optional, but you have to do one or the other. Instead of saying you have to complete one of the two. No, it's weird. It's very, very weird. Come on. So what's the other option, though? The other option's in here. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I should have looked at my terminal. I didn't realize the terminal was... Alright, let's go check. So... What? So there's literally no place where I'm supposed to go. It says to unlock elevator, but it tells me I have to go on this planet. So I go here.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke
To lighten the mood.
for you.
Aha! Oh, well, hello to those that have joined the stream. Hope that you're having a wonderful evening, a wonderful weekend. Oh, I see. I'm a fucking moron. That's why. Let me see if I can do this. All this waiting, so little time. Hello, peoples of the internet. And to those that are American citizens, you guys finally got a result. Yeah. For fuck's sake.
We'll be here.
Yeah, you'll be here.
Captain,
I'm sure
or
you
will
will.
we?
You'll be here. I'll do the clown. Yeah. I might have to quit in the next 20 minutes or so. So if I can't finish it, the next time will definitely be the time I'm going to be finishing it. I got some adult things to do. That guy's still there. He's still flipped over.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's
Yeah,
expecting
yeah.
us. Here we go. Nice one. Great work.
Processing.
Here they come. That's the last of them.
Okay, where am I supposed to go? I have to go in the other room. Or at least it looks like it. There we go. Elevator to personnel laboratory has been unlocked. Should I read? The music doesn't really give it much. What are those? Fuck. Alright, so next I have to go down, I guess. Get the Celis elevator.
Here they come. Great work.
So there's that. But I have to go that way. What's a way of getting that way? Like it's right there. It's right below me. Fuck. I need a key card. Is there a master key card here that I can find? Maybe there isn't supposed to be a key card that I find. But okay, so where do I go from here? Actually, I didn't even check the other room. Okay, so wasn't much here. Okay. So this is the washroom. I remember coming here. So where the fuck? It's straightforward. But... oh, fuck, it was straightforward. God damn it. Ah, I was so stupid. This is what happens when you don't read very well. I know how to read, just don't know how to read in games.
Ain't nothing good ever come out of a place like this, Captain. Gives me heebie-jeebies. Here we go! Nice one!
Nice shot. Nice shot.
On your right, Cap! Shit! Shit! Not working! That's the last of them.
Alright, well, at least I get some pick up some cookies. Googies. Googies, yes, googies. Fan-fucking-tastic. Googies. Alright. Okay, so what do I do here? Oh.
Here we go! Wow, nice stretch!
Alright.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice. There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
You need to stand down and intend to destroy this project. What if you and your mother joined forces to cure the Marauders?
You surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena time, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime. And you don't even know if it'll work.
The days of the old Adrena time are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
If the Marauders don't get it fixed, they'll just rampage across the colony.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess?
It ain't about who's accountable. Those people are hurting, and they're hurting others. You could help them.
Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition.
So instead you work with Spacer's Choice, who already failed the project once. If you won't compromise, stand down.
Spacer's Choice is only a means to an end. They have resources, I have a plan. And Mother isn't part of that plan. Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
If you won't compromise, stand down. If it won't compromise, stand down. This doesn't have to get ugly.
Stand down? I think not, Captain. People want to buy clean drugs, and I want to sell them. Under my leadership, Adrena Time will live up to its promise, unlike certain mothers. Farewell, Captain. If it wasn't already obvious, you're fired.
Here we go! Nice one! Take cover! Not you!
Well, that's that. Hopefully I'm able to... I didn't anticipate the amount of violence. But I have a feeling it auto-saved at one point, so I should be good. Hello to those that are lurking. Hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday night. I don't want to go through the whole... Next time I'll save.
Nothing good. Here we go! Nice one! That's the last of them!
Okay.
Here we go! No messing.
I didn't even realize it was all this stuff.
Incoming!
All right.
Didn't I warn you not to set... Farewell,
Eyes up! Here I go! Down they go!
that sucked. I was trying to persuade her, but I didn't have a choice. Not with the choices that I had. So. All right. Once you know what you're looking for, it's a lot easier. Come on, you can do it. Oh. Groundkeeper journal. Okay, at this point I just want to... Okay.
This unit can't help itself.
But what am I supposed to do here, though? I thought I did this already. I guess I did not. So let's go back in. Let's see where I have to go. Oh. Oh no, that was open before. Alright, let's do this. Sorry, you guys have to look at a lot of loading screens. Well, in this particular stream, on this particular stream. Yeah. Fun times. Fun times. Okay. I didn't even know, is there a thing here? Can't hack it. What's that? Sure. Apparently I have to go here. Am I done?
You've finished it, Captain. You've put Gorgon down once and for all. I only wish that Minnie had seen reason. The good we could have done together. Join me for a toast in the drawing room. I do believe you're due a reward.
After all we've seen of this lady, are we sure this ain't a trap?
Hand to law, Captain. I mean you no harm. I'll have a drink waiting.
Okay. So basically, I couldn't go do one or the other. I had to still go through both. The only difference is that I needed to have more in terms of intelligence and more in terms of perception in order to convince her properly. Which, whatever. For my first playthrough, I don't really care. To be honest. Alright.
This unit expresses this.
So I have to go back here? Seriously? Well then. Feels like this could have been an easy cutscene.
Captain, I believe a celebration is in order. The Gorgon project is dead, and we are not.
I'm having the weirdest deja vu right now. Giving a rousing toast, give an aggressive toast to screwing the board. I didn't do this for you.
To Gorgon, and the grave it now rests in. May the Colossus of Adrena Time never again rise from that dark pit. It's funny. When Spacer's Choice released Adrena Time to the public and began the Marauder crisis, and I sabotaged all the Gorgon facilities, I thought that was the end for me. Then you came along and changed everything. I find myself at loose ends now, Captain. What
Am I a
happens
recruiter?
next?
Have you ever thought about where you'll go from here? Well, I've got some questions you can answer.
Maybe I'll find a handsome little bolt hole out there in the aether and endeavor to keep a low profile, as they say. Maybe I'll pick up a soothing, useless hobby, like watercolor painting. Spacer's Choice will want to take their turn at revenge, and I'd rather not be within reach when they do.
Don't let those corporate bastards catch you. You're giving up on chemistry? Spacer's Choice will find you eventually, you know. Get lost and stay lost, you.
This colony has enough mad scientists running rampant, I think. I've had my fill of all that for this lifetime. Well, it's time we stop looking back and turn our eyes to the stars. Where will the future lead you, Captain?
I'm going to start by getting a reward from you.
The satisfaction of a job well done isn't enough for you? I'm only joking, of course. Please take this, with my thanks. It's not much, but you deserve recognition for your efforts. I know your crew played no small part in this as well. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. I hope you take this life and do something better with it.
Halcyon owes you both a tremendous debt. We couldn't undo the damage Spacer's Choice did to the colony, but we stopped them from ever doing it again. Well, it's time we stop looking back.
I've got a mad scientist to rescue. I cooked up some bad ideas these last few days. I figured I might give it a shot. I'll take it hour by hour.
Plan for nothing and you'll never fail. Expect nothing and you'll never be disappointed. Believe me, I'm beginning to see the appeal. In any case, I do believe this is the end. Law willing, Adrena Time is dead for good, and the Marauders will die out with it. Goodbye, Captain, and thank you again. May the stellar wind be ever at your back.
Goodbye, Olivia, and good luck. I guess I'm done. Guess I'm done with this. Alright. Well, this is it. I finished the DLC Peril on Gorgon. As I normally do, I'm going to give my mini review before I actually write my actual written review, my thought out review. First things first, it's pretty much in line with what the main base game is. Doesn't add anything new to the table. In fact, there's not that many new creatures really to be honest. There's actually not that many new enemies like marauders. You've met marauders before, you just know where the origins came from, so that was a little bit disappointing, but still fun. It was a new world to discover. Gorgon, it didn't exist in the base game. It got unlocked for the DLC. I think the same con no this I can give the same negative comments as I did on the base game would still apply here. I love reading terminals and I like reading lore, but some of the terminals are a little bit long. I still love it, but I couldn't see how somebody can think that there's too much to read. And even me at the end, I didn't read everything. So to learn the backstory of Olivia and stuff like that, I couldn't give a shit. And also, I wanted to finish the game. So I wanted to finish it tonight so I can start something new this week. Um, the companions, they helped you like usual. There's multiple ways through a situation. Very similar to Fallout New Vegas, right? Same creators, same developers. So there's more than one way of doing things. Some of the missions were a little confusing in a sense that it didn't really guide you very well, and it's possible that it's me that's the problem. I didn't see it properly of how to do it, or how to approach that particular problem. But I found some of the areas, and it wasn't complicated because it was difficult to finish. It was just to figure out like where the entrance is or how do I get in somewhere. The game wasn't very clear, and especially the side quests, which I didn't completely do. I did the two side quests that are there. There's a couple of tasks that apparently you can do as well, which they didn't pop up and I didn't do. So there's a little bit more time, but I did the main story. You didn't really need anything. I was already maxed out in terms of my level. So this DLC maxes out your level to 33 instead of 30, which I maxed out in no time at all. I think I maxed out at 30 halfway through the DLC, so 33 halfway through the DLC, so I didn't really have to. I didn't have any more perk points that I can put anywhere, whatever. It did increase levels of weapons to 150 instead of 100, which is a little bit disappointing because if you didn't put everything in that same basket, it kind of like there's some things I couldn't unlock and stuff like that. So from that perspective, it's fine. So I ran the base. So when I played the base game, it was on my original Xbox One, and I played the DLC on the Xbox One S. I still noticed some dips in frame rate ever so often, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Xbox One per se that's having that issue, but I had a lot of problems. Like there's some points where it was really really stuttering for whatever reason. So I still think that's one of the parts that are bad. Having said that, I'm pretty sure that if I play that on the Xbox One X or even the Series X or even Series S, I'm assuming those things go away just due to the compute power, the extra compute power that it has. So from that perspective, I found it a little bit disappointing that the lower end models of the Xbox One, it really was chugging along, especially towards the end of the base game. It was really chugging along, and I noticed it in the DLC as well. So that's something to look into. Um, was it fun? Yeah, it was fine. I mean, it's what I expected. It didn't revolutionize. Did it merit a DLC moniker? I don't know. To be honest, even the way that it starts. So this is really. I really hope they fix this for the next DLC because this is a shame. If let's say you finished the game but you didn't have a save before the end of the game, you couldn't start the DLC because you couldn't start the DLC after you finish the game, which I understand why, because technically this is a side quest, and you kind of at the end they point to the fact that you have to go rescue a mad scientist, which means that you didn't finish the game. But when I first played it, so this was offline, so I wanted to see how you can play the game or the DLC. And when I started the DLC, I didn't know how to start it. It's random. You have to actually just go and fly from one place to the other, and then there's a transmission that comes in, and then you start it. They could have done that a little bit cleaner. It was a little bit misleading, and it's a shame that you couldn't finish the game before you continue. That's a really big shame. And even now, I erased my last save. So if it's at the end of the base game, and I have to do that for the second DLC, then it's gonna suck because I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to play it. Um, Other than that, that's probably my main gripes of the game. The story um, wasn't particularly interesting. I didn't really care. I care. Okay, it was nice that you got the background of Spacer's Choice a little bit and what they specialized in. You got the origins of the Marauders, but for some reason, I didn't really feel for any of the antagonists or the antagonists in this game. Like I didn't. The Ambrose family, I couldn't give a crap. Um, it was nice to see the NPCs. It was really cool to see new NPCs and having their dialogue and speaking to them is really cool. Um, that was nice. But yeah, at the end of the day, I didn't really feel that it didn't wow me, but at the same time, it didn't disappoint me. It's what I expected from the game. It's a little expensive, to be honest, but then again, I hadn't bought the game, so I did buy the game eventually because I liked it so much and I wanted to have it in my library. However, the DLC, if you take the expansion pack, it's $24.99, which you get the two DLCs, or you can play $14.99 for this DLC. Was it worth $14.99? I don't think so. I think that if that's the case, even for the expansion pass, I think it's a little bit much. I would wait if you haven't played the base game, which is on Game Pass, and you don't have an Xbox. I would wait for the Game of the Year edition, so you get everything, all the DLCs and everything, and you pay like $40 for everything. It will be it that will be much more worth it. Unless you're a really big fan of the Outer Worlds and you can't get enough of it. Yeah, I guess it was worth it for you, but I don't think the price tag of this DLC was actually worth it. Um, so we'll see. I'm assuming that the DLC was $14.99. The expansion pass was $24.99. I'm expecting that the second DLC will be $12.99 or $14.99, and you get a bit of a rebate if you buy the expansion pass. I'm not a big fan of DLCs, to be honest. I've never have been. There's a few games where I did buy the DLCs, like Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and because I really wanted to play the game. And one DLC I was disappointed, the other one I wasn't. Sorry for all the yawning. Um, Having said that, the only game that I truly feel that they've done DLCs properly, it was The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 DLCs feel like they're their own entity, and you get value for what you pay for. Um, yeah, people complained that the game was too long or the DLCs were too long. You know what? You got your money's worth. DLCs for me just feel as if it's parts like this DLC felt like it could have easily been a side quest in the main game, and they removed it in order to make money off of it. And that to me is a shame because just put out a complete game. Don't don't try and do like, a half-assed job and try and just release DLCs for releasing DLCs. That's garbage, and I really don't feel that most DLCs in most games deserve that extra. It should be part of the game, especially Canadian. If you're paying full price for a game, you're paying $79.99. That's the going price for an Xbox 360 game. Sorry, an Xbox. Actually, for 360 it was $69.99. This generation was $79.99. So, like, that's why to me Xbox Game Pass is a steal because I was able to play the Outer Worlds, and I was able to buy the Outer Worlds at a cheaper rate. I think it was 49.99 or something. I got it on sale. So for me, it was much worth it. So yeah, I found it's not something that I would recommend necessarily somebody that's not a fan and just wants to play the DLC. I think I would wait till I get the game edition. It didn't wow me in any way. It was just a continuation of the game, and it just did what it was supposed to do. It didn't do anything more, anything less. The graphics are still awesome. The world still looks beautiful. I love the colors. I love the palette. I love the artwork. It's really really awesome. I did like some parts of the soundtrack. It was really cool. It didn't wow me either, but it was actually pretty interesting. So yeah, at the end, I think if you're a fan, you'll enjoy it. If you're not a super big fan, you're on the fence of buying it. I would kind of wait to buy the game of the year and wait for all the DLCs to be available. And yeah, that's all I could recommend, and that's my mini review for The Outer Worlds. So, like I said at the beginning of this stream, depending on if I get my Xbox Series X this week or not, I'm supposed to get it. But again, a lot of people have got their orders canceled, and I didn't get confirmation from a local store that they got my unit. So if that's the case, what's probably going to happen? So if I get my Series X, I'm going to start Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If I do not get it, I will play Mafia the Definitive Edition. So we'll see. And after Valhalla, I'll probably be playing. So yeah, the games in the next little while are going to be intense. My goal was to play Valhalla and Cyberpunk, but I mean, Mafia can wait. I have it, so I can wait to play it. But the goal was I wanted to play Valhalla, and now that you have Cyberpunk that's coming out, and I didn't want to play Valhalla necessarily because I was going to say I'm going to wait for Cyberpunk before I play anything. But since I'm not playing Cyberpunk right away, it's getting released in December, I'm thinking that I'm going to be playing Valhalla first, which would be fine. Yes, I did. I did buy it. I pre-ordered it. I just didn't get confirmation that I got it, or that the store got it. So that's why I'm debating what I'm going to be playing next. My goal initially, so this is what happened. One of my buddies ordered two at two different stores because he wanted to see which one would get the box the Xbox first. So he has so he said I'm gonna give you one of mine. I'm like okay, and I'm gonna just pay him whatever he paid for it. Unfortunately, he hasn't got confirmation that they got the machine yet. It's getting released on the 10th. So I don't know if I'm getting it this week or it got canceled altogether. I don't know. The initial goal or the initial thought process, I didn't get a pre-order initially. I got locked out and I wasn't lucky enough to get it. So so what I was going to do is wait till the new year, wait till February to play it. So if that was the January, February. So if that was the case, what I would have done is I was going to start Cyberpunk 2077 as being my first game on that console. And then I was going to play Mafia the Definitive Edition, and after that I was going to play Valhalla. Until, that would probably hold me over until Cyberpunk. But now, if I'm going to get the Series X right away, I might put Mafia on the back burner, and I might actually start Valhalla right away, and then I'll play Cyberpunk whenever I'm finished with Valhalla. I'm expecting Valhalla to take me at least 70 or 80 hours, because apparently the map is even bigger than Odyssey. So, and that was a long game. I think it took me at least, actually, let me check. I'm pretty sure it took me at least collections. When did I play Odyssey? Fuck, it's been such a while. Yeah, it is long. It is a long game. I did love Odyssey, to be honest. Where the fuck is it? Did he erase it? Doom? Sun? What? Oh, Odyssey. There we go. It took me 67 hours to finish Odyssey, and Origins took me 30 hours. But the thing about Origins is I didn't do a lot of side quests. I found them so boring that I just bought it because it was the same thing over and over again. But Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I did a lot of the side quests and it was really fun. And I found there was enough variable. It was varied enough for me to actually get fun of doing the side quests. But yeah, it took me. I streamed for about 30 days, so it took me 30 streams to actually finish the game. On average, I play about 2 hours to 3 hours per stream, and it took me about like if I streamed of every day for a month, it took me a month. So, but I didn't buy the DLC. I didn't do anything. I just bought the base game, and that was it. Like I was saying before, I'm not a big fan of DLC unless I really, really want to play the DLC and if it adds value. The thing with the Outer Worlds is that I played the base game on Game Pass. I ended up buying it at very cheap at $49.99 or something along those lines. And I was curious for the DLC. I actually wanted to play the DLC, and I bought it. Like I said, I don't think it merits the $14.99 for the DLC. You can buy the expansion pass for $24.99, so you get the two DLCs, but only if the first one was released. But for $14.99, it's a little expensive. What I would probably recommend is wait for the Game of the Year edition, which usually happens after a couple of years, and just buy it and play it from there. In addition, it's probably going to run better on the new system because, like I said, I played it on the original Xbox One and the Xbox One S, and they both really, really chug. There's frame rate issues. It's a beautiful game, don't get me wrong, but there's frame rate issues, and it chugs along ever so often. I take it that on the Xbox One X, it's a little bit better, but on the Series X, it must be even spectacular, right? The load times are eliminated and everything. So I'm expecting that's going to play a lot better. But having said that, yeah, I just finished the Outer Worlds. We'll see if if I put in a stream here or there. I'm probably going to be playing something simple, like Tetris or something that holds me over so I know when I'm going to be having. I have Wednesday off because it's a bank holiday here in Canada, so probably on the 10th, hopefully, if I get the machine, I'll be able to start it up. And maybe I'm not going to really do a stream, like a gaming stream. I'm probably just going to go with like, okay, how do I look at the interface? How fast do the games load, and so on and so forth, and just go a little bit into my experience with how it works. So far, everybody seems to like the system, just that they're complaining that there's no games. It's amazing that every website has the same narrative. Each and every one of them. From Thor 19 which is an Xbox content creator, IGN, everyone, they're like saying, well, there's no first party games. Okay, but there's a shit ton of games you can play. Like, yeah, they're not first party. The only first party is Gears Tactics, which kind of came out already in April. It already came out on PC, so it's whatever. It's not really new. But I mean, I don't know. To me, it just boggles my mind. Anyways, having said that, I am done for the night. Hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. I do have a Patreon page now that I just set up recently. So that's brand new. And I'll be very honest with how what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of actually letting go of the affiliate program on Twitch and streaming multi-stream to various platforms. I'm going to stay on Twitch, but I want if you guys want to sub to my channel, it would be a Patreon donation, and the lowest cost is $1 a month so $12 a year. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. It's actually better than Twitch. If you don't, obviously if you use Prime, it's free, but if you don't use Prime, it's actually cheaper. So, and even the second tier, which is $3, it's still cheaper than what Twitch offers. And then I have a third tier for $5. So, I'm going to be pushing a lot for the $1, small donations, small price. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, and I'm going to do some content for that as well. I'm going to stream on Patreon as well. do some secret, some Patreon streams. I'll have to wait till a few subs come in, but yeah, that's where I'm going right now. So hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hope to see you soon. Hope to stream soon, and hopefully I will be streaming with the Xbox Series X this week. Have a good one, guys. Ciao.